I think we're in for some very interesting times coming up. I think our industry in general is up for a lot of turmoil, given the post-cookie deprecation that's going to happen to us, really starting in January when Google starts turning off, a percentage of the third-party cookies that are out there. Now, how this really impacts brands, marketers, and then kind of like all the people that are in the middle helping this, I think that's still up in the air as far as like what the true impact will be. But I know that brands are going to invest more in building, collecting, and managing the first-party data that they're getting from their customers and clients, and they need trusted partners to go and deliver that. I know we're there in helping them today. I know our ecosystem of all the ad tech and MarTech vendors are really going under a lot of scrutiny, trying to maintain pace with all the regulatory changes, all the environmental changes, to go and make sure that how we go and do people-based marketing is truly as effective in a post-cookie world. And I know there's a lot of vendors that just aren't ready to go and do that.
There seems to be two schools of thought that we're either going to go all in on first-party data, or we're going to have to sacrifice things and go way more probabilistic. Do you think either makes sense in your mind?
I think it really depends on what the marketer is trying to accomplish with their brand and what they're going and trying to drive, right? If you are a broad reach national brand and you've been reliant on non-addressable TV formats like linear TV, you may end up just be going deeper in those type of environments or deeper sponsorships that may be there. But if you really care about return on your ad spend and being very disciplined and actually saying, how do I actually get the right performance out of my media that drives revenue and sales, you're probably going to look like a performance marketer, and you're going to really rely on first-party data. You see it happening in CPG, where they're really building first-party data assets. You see it in quick service restaurants that, a decade ago had zero first-party data, and now they all have apps. They're all managing direct customer interactions. The DTC world is going gangbusters. So I think if you really care about how I am being a disciplined marketer and spending my advertising dollars, right, I think you have to be in the first-party data game. And even the guys that are going to be, and gals and marketers that are spending linear TV dollars that are non-addressable, they really need that first-party data to have a sense of who their customers are, or they're just missing out.
You mentioned the regulatory climate. It's kind of hard to read in the U.S. with the state laws and then the inevitable national law that never comes. Are we ready for this? Or what kind of things should we be thinking about?
Well, I think there's a lot of players in the industry that are not ready for this. I know we've been investing significantly in staying ahead of the regulatory environment. We have a global privacy office that we run across the group that we're very much entitled to, connected to, and working on every product that we go through, every new initiative that we deliver. We go through the scrutiny of like, is this going to be compliant with all the current laws and the regulations? How do we make sure we stay ahead of those? But it is a very, very fast-paced, changing environment that we're looking at. And it takes a lot of resources to ensure do it. We at Epsilon, we've been managing customers' first-party data for over 30 years, so this is our bread and butter. So making sure that we maintain a privacy-centric view as well as a secure environment for our clients to store first-party data is critical for us.
Shifting gears, lots of talk about AI in the industry. Yeah. It's hard to suss out what's real and what's not. For your business and your clients, where is AI really making a difference, and where might it in a couple of years?
Yep. So when we think about AI, I think there's two components of it that exist today. You have generative AI, which is getting all the buzz today, right? How do I take natural language and turn it into something like copy, images, creative, things like that. Then you have predictive AI. Predictive AI has been around for a long time, many decades. In fact, at Epsilon, we've been using predictive AI to go deliver better advertising and lookalike models for audiences for our customers for over 10, 15 years, right? And we continue to evolve on that. That's where we do a lot of research and where we put our 70-plus data scientists building predictive AI to go and find who are the best in-market buyers for our customers that they should go and market to. Why is it? What are the insights we're driving against that? And then how do we go find them on the open web? And how do we go message it so that we message the people that we think are going to be most attractive to really convert, right, and drive a transaction. So we're very deep on that. Generative is in the area of trying to say, hey, how do we go and use that power of generative AI in a couple areas? One is kind of like the creative, kind of like, or campaign management component. Another area that we think about deeply is really around audience insights and selection. A lot of, marketing applications like clean rooms and data platforms, it's really hard as a human to navigate those and kind of like build the query to find the right audience that's insightful. Having a natural language interface into that could be a very interesting application. One of the areas that we're very interested in exploring and seeing if it has merit.